Grab that link. Okay, try that link. Then go scroll down and type your email address. Thank you for registering. You will receive an email shortly with instruction. Okay. So go back to Accelotrade tab on the other the game one. Click that one. Not this. The Accelotrade.com. This is the Accelotrade.com. Click exit. Okay. And oh, okay. It did not exit?
No.
Okay. Just click refresh. And then exit. There you go. And then type in your username and whatever name you want and log in. Accept. There you go. Now proceed.
Proceed.
Yes. And you click play. Join game. That one. And oh, how come it's oh wait, I have to because I haven't started it yet. So or I'll invite. Okay, how come? Okay. Let me be the one to share for a while. Before.
I should stop sharing.
Okay, stop sharing for a while. I'll be the one to share mine.
Yeah.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. Now, remember that we would like to know before, because right now this one you have a new 78-day high. Okay, and then you have also a new Darvas box being created. So what we are going to do is create a target. Can you create a target for this one before we proceed with the game?
Based on this here.
Based on this formation that you have seen.
Okay.
So based on what you have seen, your previous high is
Is 1038.
1038 something, right?
Mhm.
And based on this formation also, what is your VL?
Contraction is on there. If you, I would not go that way. If you go up again.
Remember what I told you before? You see,
Mhm.
you look at the volume here. This is the high volume. What is the next high volume? This one, right? So
That one is red.
this one. No. Green. The green one. Sorry, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Your screen goes black.
Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I just have to. Okay. Oops. There you go. So we have here a 6.164 million. This one is 15.38 million. Now, the close of this guy is around 880 something. Yeah,
881 or 886.
886. Okay, so you have a VL of 886, and then you have a previous high of
1038.
1038,
Yes.
and then you have a you have a breakout close of what? 1298.
Yes.
Okay. Now, based from this, data, what is our target price?
Let me see that here. So that would be target price is PV plus H. So target price is previous close. No. To calculate PV is H4 minus L1 times 3. So H4 close is 12. $98 minus L1 low. L1 low, let's see. Then the low I would take 9 point, let me see that. 9, maybe 9.5. The low here. Let me take 9.5. That will give me 12.98 minus 9.5 is equal to 3.48 times 3. Times 3 is 1044. gives me 1044. Then from there, let me see. Yeah.
Your target is 1044?
No, I've calculated the PV right now. So the PV is just a H4 close minus L1 times 3. That's 1044. Then the target price would be PV plus H4, which is 10. The H4 is 12. See if I add that 12, I add plus 1298. 1298. Oh, it's a lot. 2342. Will we ever have that? It was too high.
Ah. Okay.
23.
Okay. Our previous high is 1038, right?
Yes.
And our VL is 886.
Yes.
Yeah. So 1038 minus 886. How much is that?
1038.
152.
1038 minus it's.
That's 152, right?
Yes.
Times 3
times 3
is 456.
Yep, 456.
Plus 1298, which is our breakout close.
Plus 1298.
Our target is
1754.
1754. 17.5. How did you get the 24? Oh, the $20?
Yes, I got a 24 by subtracting. My high is the formula I use is H4 close minus L1 times 3. So the H4 close here is 1298.
No. The breakout close, that is where you add the product, okay, of the subtraction that you had with the previous high and the previous low, right? Which is the VL. So 1038 minus 886, which is 152. Multiply that one by 3. The product of that one, you add it on top of the breakout close. The breakout close is 1298. So it means 456 plus 1298, we're trying to get the target of around 17.5, 17.54. Am I right?
Yeah, so let's see again. So previous high here was at 10.
Your previous high.
Yeah, I see here 1038. Then
8, okay.
VL,
And then
VL is,
your VL, because we are looking on the previous volume here,
okay.
is around 8, what was that? 886, what you said. So if you deduct the 1038, the 886 from 1038, you have 152. Multiply that one by 3, you have 456. Now add that one to the breakout close. You're not going to use the breakout close as an item for which you are going to subtract the low. No, because that's a new high. That is where we add our product of when we do our subtraction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it means we're trying to the purpose of this one is for you to be able to make a decision whether, if I'm going to spend my money, up to what extent that I would spend and then make money at the same time, at what up to what extent that I have to get out if it goes wrong. Okay, that's why we need to know exactly what is our target. You have to make that, you always have to create that calculation before you are going to start the trade. do not assume that, okay, this is going to go, you know, to the roof. No. So with that in mind, you'll be able to know exactly, okay, and then I know what is my target. Okay, where do I enter and where is my stop loss, right?
Yes.
Okay, if I'm going to share this one here, the calculation, can you see the calculation I have?
I see.
So our target is, well, here I have a little bit higher target, but that is based on whatever VL or previous high, but more or less 17.5, 17.9, that's almost perfect on the same spot, right? It's just a matter of a 50 cents difference. Okay, now where will be your stop if in case something goes wrong? Let's say if I'm going to enter, we know that the breakout close, the new high is 1293. The close of the new high is 1293. Okay, that's pretty close to $13. I would like to enter at 13. Where is my stop loss if in case it goes against me?
Stop loss would be, oh, it shows here on the calculation 1285.
Yeah, this one, that, for example, if I would like to have a loss of 1.15%, if you want a 5% loss, so you can set this one, okay, let's say 12.5. If you put that one 12.5, that's still very small loss. So if you put this one 12, that's 7.69% of loss. So 12.25, there you go. So around 12.5, 12.25, that is your stop loss. If more than 5, more than 6%, more than 7%, don't play with it, right? So at least you now know that if it hits back to 12.25, I'm not going to play this one. I'll wait for something else, right?
Yeah.
That's what you are going to do. But you gonna enter at, let's say, you enter at $13, for example. Now it depends how many shares. If you are going to put in 50 shares, it means you have to spend an entry amount of 650. You have to spend $650, right? But then you will be able to have a return of 247. If I'm going to put 100 shares, then you make a profit of almost $500, and you lose only $75 if in case it goes against you. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So that's why it's very important that before you make the trade, you do all this calculation first. You know exactly what is your target. You know exactly if it goes against you, okay, where do I have to run away? So if you can take more than 12.25, you can take more, let's say 11, that's 15% loss, then it's okay. It's up to you, whatever is your margin. But usually I would play around 5%, 6%, up to 7%. So I place that one. It's a mental one. So if in case it goes $12, okay, I'm out.
Okay.
Because it hits my stop loss, right?
Meaning is you will be monitoring it.
you are going to monitor. You can set also a trading alert, an alert, just like what you did before with creating an alert to say if it hits 1225, it alerts you. Okay, the ENPH went as low as 1225. Okay, then in that case, you make a decision. I'm off.
Okay.
Okay. So because this one is a very potent trade, you have a combination of a Darvas box breakout and a combination of a new 78-day high with a huge volume. Imagine 16 million, okay, and the ordinary volume is around 4.2 million shares. That's six times four is 16, right? No, four times four. So it means,
16.
yeah, the volume was multiplied 4 times. There is a huge interest. So, okay, then in that case, let's see. Let's try to see where we could get into this stock, right? Now, normally, if you have this kind of strong stock, I'll wait also for a negative, let's say the first red day, and then wait where it creates. But usually, if you have something like this, a wonderful candle and a gap up, a huge gap up, and a huge volume, okay, you can play by entering in the midsection of the body of this candle, because for sure, usually in the early morning of the trade, it always go down. The market maker will always try to push this one at a little bit low so that people will be able to kind of like gather and then try to make the sense also. And then usually it will just explode back up from, let's say, going down the 1298, right? And it will go down to 12.6, 12.5, something like that. So what I'm going to do, I'll create already a buy how do you call this?
Order.
A buy order at that particular price level, maybe 1275, 1265, something like that. And if it hits, leave it.
Okay.
So it's, but you can also, let's say if you're not able to, let's say if you wasn't able to get into that order 1275, that the breakout close is also a very potent entry. So the midsection of the candle and the breakout close, which is 1298, or the one that is close to that, I would usually add 5 cents on top of the 1298 just to make sure that I'm going to get in. So around $13, so to say, because it's pretty close to the whole number. So you can, that's why I placed there kind of like, okay, enter at $13, right? So let's see how it's going to pan out. I'm going to start the game, and I'd like you to, maybe I'll stop sharing first. I shared you actually this profit loss target, right? Or do you?
Yes, you do.
You forgot this. Okay, what I'm going to do, I will share it again to you, so that way you will have. Okay, let me send this on the chat. So that way you have a copy, or you can download it if you want it. That way you have a copy. You got it?
Yes, I have it.
Okay, so I'll stop the share. Share me your how do you Accelotrade game. Then I'm going to start the game. Because we are not shorting, you can use your investment account for buying.
Okay, I'm sharing.
Okay. Okay, are you playing it now?
Oh, you okay?
You have to join the game.
Play. I've joined.
Okay, very good. Now click order, create an order. No, right here on the right hand side, just expand that one. You can use investment because, you know, we do not need to short, right?
Okay.
It's up to you how many shares you would like to buy. You have 100,000. You're playing a new 78-day high.
I leave it at market.
If you set a price, then you have to put limit.
Okay. This I should change this to 13.
If the price is lower, usually you'll have to set a lower price. Okay.
What's the price now? Let me see.
But okay.
Yeah, it's going low. It's 12.93 now. So
create an you can also set to market if you want, because it went down already.
okay.
Then submit. Okay, let's try to move it this one faster. Advance time. It got executed.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. You can also add when you see some red. Because that's a pullback, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is our target?
It was 1754.
1754. So if you could, okay, see, you can add there. Use the neckline of that red bar, 1393. Add more on that one.
Okay, the neckline.
Yeah, neckline, which is 1393, right? So you can add add additional shares.
Okay, 1393.
Yeah, 1393.
Okay.
You can do it, mark it right now because it's still hanging on that, and then because you can still spend another, oh, too much. You might, it will, okay. No, see, negative, it will not allow you to do that. So, because you have only 98,000 left in your account, you have to know exactly, you multiply, say, 13, let's say $14, $14 times 1,000 shares, that's 140,000, right?
Oh.
So,
Okay.
click submit. And let's go advance time. Check if it got executed, your order. Go on, you scroll down. Oh yeah, okay. Executed, perfect, very good. Super free. Good job. Right, let's advance time. How much money do you have? You still have enough money? You have 84,000 left.
Where do you see that?
On your investment, you see ENPH account. See, you have 84,000 there.
Okay.
So it means you can still spend. Although, of course, you can do that one once you are a seasoned trader already. You keep adding, but as much as possible, know exactly how many shares you would like to spend, and how many shares you are willing to basically, expose yourself. Because in reality, you have to make sure that you don't lose any money.
Okay.
Number one rule, Warren Buffett said, don't lose money. Number two rule, look for number one. 1458, very good. Okay, you see that? That's an F pattern. It's creating an F pattern. That's another entry. good entry there. It's usually it's going to retest the top of 1429. You know the the high of that previous red. It might retest that one. It had broken that high. So okay, let's advance the time. Good job. Oh, okay. I want you to take a look of the. Can you stop sharing and then I'll be the one to share my screen.
Okay.
That way I can explain to you better. Okay. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Remember what I told you? It was creating an F pattern. This one here, like a letter F, right? Now, and I told you also it's going to retest the previous stop of that red, which is 1430 something. And look what happened. There is that hammer with a long tail. That tail was the one testing. So had you ever entered, let's say, created probably another 1,000 shares of order, all you have to do is just put an order right at the very top of that red candle, because for sure it's going to retest. That's how I usually do it. When I do, I anticipate this kind of move that it's going to take on that previous stop, and there you go. It took the previous stop. Let's advance time. I just invited Motorhead. Let's see if this AI can outperform Kufri. Breakout, closing price. Okay, and invite again another one. There you go. Motorhead and Hound. Yeah. Did you click advance time?
I did.
Okay. Yes. Is it moving? No. Is it moving on your end?
Let me contact.
Still
You can
1482.
my so when you are okay.
It's testing the $14. Testing $14 as a support. So now it's creating a box in between $14 and $15. But have you noticed that it's creating a lower high, right?
Yes.
So it means each of those pullbacks are your potential entries. So now you see the importance, the combination of the Darvas box and the new 78-day high. Darvas, Nicolas Darvas, he likes to play on how do you call this, on the momentum of the stock, and usually he will use he will use this kind of opportunity when he sees that there is a huge volume, okay, and there is a breakout from a previous high. So this is a huge breakout from a previous high here, and with a huge volume, the volume that had gone like times 4 of the previous volumes. There you go. Look at that. So it was just retesting. It's retesting the $14. Soon it's going to break out at $15. Now I'll give you an assignment on this one. I give you an example of a combination of a new 78-day high and a Darvas box breakout.
Okay.
After our meeting, I'd like you to investigate on ARQL.
Okay.
Look at that. Beautiful. So if you enter from $13 and our target, right, price target is around 1750. So 13, 7 minus 13, 7 minus 3 is 4. So 50 plus 50. So that's a huge gain, $4.50, right?
Uh-huh.
But you just have to be patient also, because like this, I know we are able to fast forward and stuff like that, but in real life, when you do your trade, you're going to do this one like on the daily basis. I suggest that go for the swing trading possibility instead of doing the day trading, because you'll be stressed out if you are going to go for day trading. What we are trying to do is look for the nice setup, nice pattern, perfect pattern with a good potential, how do you call this, a good potential run.
Uh-huh.
And you put your money on that one, leave it, relax. And because you know already what is your target, what you can do is already set a sell order. You put a sell order already at a certain level. Let's say if we have a target of 1750, okay, maybe you can already do a preset sell order for that one.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm going to leave just maybe a quarter of that one, so I'm going to let it run. So if in case it goes beyond that, then I will make a decision of pulling out the last 25% and make more money, right?
Yes.
Seven days left. Okay, and we have what? 1580. Wow. And that's a good return already, Kofri.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's almost close to our target.
correct. You can even actually take out already some of your money at $15. 1580. Next one, the 16. Remember the one I told you also, you can do a cascade. So you can create a cascade orders of maybe hits 15, you take off maybe the first 25%. Next is another 25% on 16. 1629, look. Wow.
Remain one is going to become 7. It goes down.
But you can go wrong making that much amount, right?
Yeah. Game over.
There you go. You got the game over. Okay. And then you can review the game if you want to review the game.
Okay.
So that way you'll be able to see how you manage the game. It would go into the peak mode, and then you can click advance. So for example, right now it goes back on the previous the first day of trading. So it goes, usually it will do an automatic. Okay, it's actually doing an automatic review. You can also click forward, so you'll be able to see, and then you see how you're able to make money off from those ones, and you can exactly review like what's happening tick by tick, right?
Yeah.
So, and I just would like to let you know that hold on. One of the fundamental reason, because just like I said, every now and then you see all this kind of stuff, gap up, huge volume. Always look at the reason behind. And what's the reason behind? You still remember which site that we need to go in order to check what's the reason behind?
We have trading view. We also have PinVis, Vint, and we also have us.something.gov.
Okay, you can go to otcmarkets.com. Okay, this is what you could see. It released its 10Q form last April 30 of 2019 before that gap up. It was showing a comparison of the net revenue and a net income. Okay, the net revenue of 2018 was 69 million. The net revenue of 2019 is 100 million. And the net income of 2018 was negative 5.1 million against the 2019 of 2.7 million. Look at that. That's impressive. That's why this is what I told you before, riding on the shoulder of the giant. This 16 million shares, that's the shoulder of the giant that you can ride on. And that's the reason. So, okay, and how do you do that?
You research about the company.
Okay, I'm going to stop my sharing. I'd like you to share your how do you call this, your screen, and I'd like you to do it yourself to find out what happened before May 1 of 2019 on the ENPH.
Okay.
This way you are going to master looking on many informations of why a particular stock is actually moving. But always do like that. Look at what's happening. Okay, this stock is actually gapping up, and the volume multiplied by 4. What's the reason? You ask. Go to OTC market or go to sec.gov to Edgar report. So there in the OTC markets, all you have to do is type in the stock symbol on the stock screener.
Go to disclosure.
Yes, go to disclosure. Perfect. Very good. Now you remembered. Okay. Now we are looking for information before May 1.
Or before May 1.
So click more. That's on May 16, May 15. So click more. That's why I love also the sec.gov, because you can actually filter by the dates.
This
April 30, 10Q. 10Q. Look at the 10Q. 10Q is a quarterly report.
Okay.
Financial quarterly report. Whoops. Cash. So the cash is a little bit low, 106.78. Okay, but we would like to see you look at the revenue and the net income. Net income, net revenue. There you go. 2018, 69 against 100. Impressive, right?
Yes.
How about revenue? Let's see. We're looking at income. Income before taxes. Net income. Okay, go to net income. Go down and look at the net income. 2018, negative 5 million against 2.7 of 2019. Isn't that impressive?
It is.
Investors love that. So, if you see something like this, a combination, new 78-day high, and a Darvas box breakout, look, what's the reason? You have a net income, which is surging. You have a net revenue, which is surging. Boom, right with the giant.
Okay.
Okay. ARQL is moving similar to ENPH. I'd like you to review on that and tell me if it's a good move to cast your money and buy shares. Okay, I'm going to pick up my kids.
Yeah.
So for now, this would be what we are going to well end up on with this one. But there is a blog which I created about what is that? ENPS and ARQL. Let me. But I'd like you to investigate onto that one.
Okay. This email that you sent here, let me see. That was about this one. I was thinking that when you come, you would ask us to put this in the stock fetcher.
Oh, very simple. All you have to do is just, you see, that's why I placed there start of, go on where the start, the doctor had given me this blue lines. Those blue lines, you don't, that one doesn't apply on a stock fetcher. That's what I told him. That's for think and swim, or think or swim. That doesn't work with stock fetcher. But I have a Darvas box filter. You look at your email. Your email it starts with start of the script and then end of the script. You highlight that start and end, and then place that one in an empty box on the stock fetcher filter, the screen, on the yellow screen, and then save it as a new filter.
Which place should I start?
Okay.
Over here, start of the script.
Start of the script. I think you didn't read my email.
Okay.
Okay. Highlight the whole thing.
This end of the script.
Yeah, and then copy that one onto your stock fetcher new filter.
I should create a new one.
New filter, yeah. Create a new filter, correct. And then just paste that one. And the title of that one is, what did I say? It's Darvas Box B15, because that one is trying to pick up stocks that are below $15.
Okay.
And then
Fetch or save.
and save. Okay. If you see a stock with the same occurrence as what you have seen with ENPH, when you open your new 78-day high, boom, it's there. You open the Darvas B15, it's there. Find out, okay, this guy is occurring on both filters. Why? Find out in OTC markets or set.gov. And if you have all this reason, then maybe you have the chance to ride on the shoulder of the giant.
Okay.
All right, man.
All right. Thank you so much.
That's all for now today. And hopefully you've learned again.
I always learn.
Very good, very good. But at least that's a good thing that, and I love to hear and see that one too. It's coming. Because later on, we're gonna educate more people.
Yes.
All right. Have a nice
right.
weekend, man.
Have a nice weekend. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye bye.